The Ministry of Education finds itself in a dicey situation as it embarks on provincial schools Form 1 selection, having given preference to children from public schools in the national selection. It means then that pupils from private schools who would have otherwise qualified for national schools will be competing for positions with others from public and private schools who qualify to join provincial schools. They will be at an advantage as the quota system that will be used in the selection guarantees equal opportunity to the best students from each district.
This formula of that we use for national schools is not applying there. What is applying there is the provincial school quota system, which also we are going to review. But after that is done on Friday, I can promise you that virtually everybody should have been taken, at least who have anybody with 300 marks and above. 280 and above should have been taken.
The ministry was hoping to avoid such eventualities by expanding capacity in the 18 national schools around the country to accommodate an intake of 4,000 students, up from 3,000.
In anticipation of the many numbers because of free primary education, we deliberately, as government, went ahead and asked every national school to open up an extra stream or an extra class, which will lead to a stream. So every national school, they don't even have these classes. I don't even know what they're going to do. They're just going to create. So in the process, we managed to squeeze out about another 1,000 places.
There will be a crisis as Form 1 students report to school in the next 2 weeks. In this school, for example, 80 students will not be comfortably accommodated as the boarding facilities are strained. The crisis is largely attributed to the bureaucracy in government, which dragged the process, despite the state having pumped 15 million shillings to each of the national schools in November last year. Until last week, the Ministry of Public Works had not given a go-ahead for the tendering process, and now schools are yet to identify contractors, only 2 weeks to the arrival of the Form 1s. But does a student's performance in KCSE really depend on which school they attended for their primary education?
That the children who come with low marks from these public schools that everybody thinks nothing is happening, when they go there, they perform.
A comparison of results from children who went to private and public schools in Kenya High School indicates that 3 of the top 10 students were from public primary schools in both 2009 and 2008. At Alliance Boys High School, only 2 of the top 10 students in 2008 were from public schools and 4 out of 10 in 2009. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.